Hello everyone, my name is Corazar, and welcome back to Vintage Story Desert Life, episode 277. This video was originally streamed live on YouTube on December 7th, 2025. I hope you enjoy the video. Well, hello everyone, my name is Corazar, and welcome back to Vintage Story Desert Life, where we had a pretty productive chore stream on Wednesday. We now have a lot more sandstone. And now we're going to lose the music. Alright, dash down the stairs. Go. Oh, I killed the music. It'll come back. Yeah, we got the Solstice music. It's a Ford Fiesta. Hey, manual's a manual. Manuals are interesting to drive. And it's rare to find someone who wants one these days, you know? Yeah, so we have a lot more sandstone now to work with. We were getting really low on supplies while we were, or materials while we were working on some of these newer sections in here. And I think today we won't have many distractions because we don't have to worry about pumpkins anymore. We can just let the ones that are there just finish growing and die out. That means we can pretty much focus our whole attention on designing the interior in here. And I think for the most part, I'm going to design it with ashlar and probably some dirt. Mostly just so we can have some contrast, like maybe we'll do walkways in dirt or something else. Something just to give us a visual contrast. And that's going to be the plan today. We're going to be building pretty much as these next 3 hours will allow. Well, 2 hours and 58 minutes. But first, and say hello to Nightbot. Hi, Nightbot. Oh, and Hopeful Dreamer, and Pinnix, and Ryan Richardson, and Ash Sprout. It is past Keth's bedtime. Uh-oh. But hello, everyone. To you people coming in. And I think we're going to start by, we do need to chisel out some more stones in order to make, or some more bricks, ashlar, to make, well, ashlar. Let's go get that started and get ourselves a nice pile of building materials. We might need to raid, actually no, I think we have a bunch of dirt in one of these over here. Yeah, here we go. We got two colors of dirt. Sweet. And we even have some gravel. That might come in handy for, again, more like just contrast when building. I might even... Oh, yeah, let's go snag some limestone sand from the other base. Hey there, Hazard151. Have you come around to liking Melita Chaco's lanterns yet? I'm also going to grab a couple more pies. These 12 pies are not going to last us very long. 2 days. Ooh, you know what? Let's leave these pies here because if I pull these out and cut them, they're going to only last for a couple days anyway. So we'll just come and refill when we're done here. All right, so Garble, Snad. Here we go, Snad. Let's grab 8 stacks. And that should do. Alright, so we have some snad. Some white snad. There we are. And, ooh, you know, it's probably smart to... It would be smart to have another trunk somewhere. Got any that are empty that I could cannibalize? No. The answer is absolutely not. Ooh, we can use this though. This isn't the best, but it'll do. Let's go chuck this guy in here. And we're going to put it somewhere that's like not on the ground. Although this guy's a single chest, so we can pick it up if we need to. I'm going to put it like here. Yeah, that'll work. And then we can hop up the ladder here on the correct side of the ladder. There we go. And let's grab... We already have some ashlar in here. We could even temporarily use these for some visual difference too if we need to. I don't feel the need to do that right now. But I think I want some of this. And the hammer. And I'm going to put the rest of the sand down in this chest here, which I forgot to do. Put the chest down and forget to use it. Classic Kurazar. You guys go in there too. Alright, let's go chisel out a few handfuls of ashlar, and we will turn them into some blocks. I might even make some more slabs. So I have... Nope, that's quicklime. Ah, here we go. Alright. Oh, darn it, I got the wrong one. I want the wedge chisel, don't I? That's right. Okay, well, we'll turn those... Well, we'll leave those 6, I guess. It's fine. Darn it. I swear I know what I'm doing. Hey there, John Himmel. Love the stream. Favorite Vintage Story player. All the best. Hey, thank you. Glad to have you here. You even gave me a thumbs up. Speaking of thumbs up, if you all haven't hit that like button, I'd appreciate it if you did that right now. Right stat now. Get the stream out to more people. Speaking of more people, we had a like gangbusters chores stream Wednesday with like 124 people at the very peak, literally like a minute before the end. Like people just started flowing in way after like the halfway point of the stream. I was well and truly flabbergasted. So thank y'all for being there on Wednesday. Alright, some of this, and let's go ahead and get our slabs going. There we go. Take a few more of these. Okay. Yeah, I'll keep going on this. You go work on Wednesday, Keth? That is A-okay. I will permit you this one time to use that as an excuse. Only this once. If they left negative comments, would you have been nonplussed? I guess so. I don't know. Engagement is engagement, right? That's what they say. I feel like maybe I'm lucky in that I really haven't had to experience much in the way of like negative comments. Like I've had like really rarely, occasionally someone just decides to be a jerk some days, but like it's really rare. All right, there we go, and we have a few bonus. Sweet. In fact, let's maybe... Nah. Well, am I floating? I feel like I'm floating. Alright. Oh, that's right. You know what else we could do while we're here? At some point, maybe today, I wouldn't mind taking that down. It's a bit of an eyesore, we're not really using it anymore, and it would be nice to just kind of, I don't know, get rid of it. Maybe not. We're going to focus on what's going on downstairs in here today, so let's go deliver some more materials. Actually, I'm going to leave the... I'm going to get stuck, apparently. I'll leave the extra blocks that I don't want here, and... I guess I'll leave the mortar here too. Why not? Nope, get up. There we go. Place some of you guys in here. Leave all you guys in here. And let's go get the dirt that we're going to need. I'll run and eat some pie while we do it. The VS community seems pretty chill. Yeah, it do. It is very chill in general. Let's see, the dirt. Dirt, here we go. Oh, and some more snad. Grab a few of you. And we'll start with just the regular, like the low fertility dirt. Or soil, I guess. And that's fine. Except for that, look at that. Look at this joker. What is he doing? He's digging. Jerks. Jerks, both of them, I tell ya. We'll go light that up a little better. Eventually. Let's see. I'm going to grab a few stacks of this, one stack of you. Honestly, that should do. Let's go stab these guys. Actually, I want to grab the lanterns, which I think are up here again. And we'll do a little bit of lighting fix over here. I think they're in here, aren't they? Nope. Oh. Well. I'm doomed. Where'd I put my lights at? Let's see, did I put you in here? Yes, it did, okay. Why? Who knows? Oh, that was the materials we were using for the dock stuff. So I had them there. All right, let's go whack these drifters. Or we won't. I'm going to hit F7 to see... I think we're getting them spawning up there, actually. Judging by how many blocks are yellow. I think that's the problem. So, let's take a real quick detour up there. Just plop a few lanterns down. Maybe over that side too, right there. Someday I'll like get a staircase that's not this ladder from the bottom to the top. Alright. So, lanterns, schmanterns. Let's drop, say, like one here. And one there-ish. There we go. And like there. That's pretty good. A little square of spawnability is... I can live with that. Under here, not so much. Let's fix that. So no more skydiving off the tower? Yeah, sadly. Although, to be fair, that does mean that once we get the actual tower finished... Why is it so much worse over here? Once we get to even like the next level or two of the tower done, we will then be able to resume our skydiving. Boop. Alright. You know what? Just get these lights in place. I've had enough of these things dropping on my head while I'm trying to build. And honestly, doesn't need it there, really. And about here. And then one like there. We done yet? Yes, yes we are. And we still have spares. Okay. So with that all being said and done, or done, yeah, said and done. Sedentary. Just like that, 20 lanterns gone? Yeah, pretty much. That's how the lighting goes in this game. Alright, so I want to get some floor ideas in here. We may also spend some of today chipping back at this a little bit. We'll see. That might not happen today. But let's start with, we'll use the limestone sand for like the general walkways in here. That's unpleasant, turning off that overlay. So I'm going to start with this, and then since we don't have a ton of sand, I'm just going to like do maybe like the central bits, or maybe like an outline of the walkway. So we're going to have some kind of walkway that comes in through here and goes up to this central dais. And this is of course where the level of the floor will be, right here. So this sand will stay, and this dais is right now only 1 block up. I think what we're going to want to do is make it at least 1 block higher, and probably, yeah, so you have like a step up, and then on 1 more step to get to the dais. That way, like, you know, when you're approaching it, you start having to look up a little bit to help draw your eyes upward. I'm also realizing that maybe up there, so this sort of skylight floor, I might want to make that a little bigger. And I know we had talked about putting some kind of interesting fountain or carving or something in the center of that floor there. But now that I'm remembering, you know, hey, I wanted to have sunlight coming from the top of the tower all the way down, that's not going to be possible. So what we might do is maybe along like those walls up there, where we have these really tall, weird, janky blank walls, that might be where we do some kind of interesting carvings, or honestly, maybe more plants. It might be nice to bring some greenery inside. And also the greenery is a good way to add more interest without having to spend a lot of time doing chiseling. And that boat keeps freaking me out. I keep seeing it move. And yeah. I do actually have a ton of sand. I do, but I don't have a ton of white sand. I have a ton of yellow sand. But I don't want to use that for a whole lot in here because it's going to be hard to distinguish it from like other things we're trying to build here, or trying to lay out here. So we have a walkway up to here. I will grab some yellow sand to use as underlayment. Things that we're not going to see, because I want to pump up the floor of that a little bit, and I don't want to waste all of the white sand or other materials we have. So you're right. Let's go get a little bit of yellow sand, which is different than yellow snow. Okay, don't use the yellow snow for building. Do a stained glass center. You all love making me do painful things, like chiseling glass. Yeah, that actually might be a great place for something stained glassy, which means we might want to take a break at some point and to go visit the luxuries traders that we know about. They are the cyan ones, okay. Some of the cyan ones. Because we'll want to start collecting some glass. It's not the easiest to get enough of to work with, so I want to make sure we get on that at some point. Or a glacier ice pattern. Maybe glacier ice and stained glass. Although I don't... Do we know where there's glacier ice? I don't know we have glaciers. A little bit... well, there's snow there. Doesn't really count. I don't... yeah, I don't think we've had any glaciers show up anywhere in our journeys. We need to go pretty far north, so I'm going to say probably not to glacier ice. Or lake ice. There isn't any glacier in the budget. Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's any glacier ice anywhere we've been. There's a mode to make chiseling glass easier now. Oh, really? Interesting. For better visibility? Pretty cool. Alright, so let's do a little bit of this. Now you're supported, no longer floating. We are going to want to rest in about 2 minutes just to get through the night. And we'll bring this out 1 more. So 6. How far can we get here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That actually works pretty well. We could even do something interesting like maybe we don't make this a circle. Maybe we make this sort of like like an egg-shaped thing or something where, like, for the most part it's a circle, like a circle pattern here, but then it extends this way, and since it's a couple blocks up, we can have this kind of overhang the harbor just a little bit, just like a little walkie-way thingy. Why do I have this here? Anybody? No? All right. Good. Yeah, so we could have a little like a walkway. Seriously, you're back? My goodness. Can't pay my bodyguards well enough around here, apparently. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we'll start with that. I think 6 is pretty decent. That's let's see, that's 7, so 14 blocks diameter. Let's go for 8, or 16 diameter, 8 radius. That's just line up here pretty well, I guess. And it also will make me feel less silly. Really? You just went up there to get a sniper spot. All right. Watching them climb is just so funny since they have no climb animation. Just walking casually up a ladder. Oh my goodness. Hey there, Moonrose Mother. For reasons you haven't been here in a while. Well, welcome back. Hey there, Smiley Riley. And Inger Raymond. As a chicken keeper in real life, you vote for egg shape. All right, we'll go for the searing egg. If you get the reference, you know. All right, let's see. So, there we go. All right, so we'll get that in place. And then let's see. So we'll do something like this. Let's see if that's the right size. Let's see. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Oh, perfect. Look at that. The best circle drawer, circler, the best egghead in the world. That's right. All right, let's dig this down a little bit just to clear some space. And get this out of the way too. I will take up the gravel just so we don't have multiple different materials we're trying to work with visually here. All right, so 2. So 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. Wait a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. Okay. Did go 1 too far over here. That's okay. All right, so let's fill this in here. In theory, this sand might stay here forever. Like this, like I said, it'll be underlayment. We will never see it. Well, later we'll never see it. Let's go ahead and pick up this gravel, and we're going to go sleep real quick, just to get through the nighttime hours of being bothered by sniping drifters, and to hopefully restart the music. Uh-oh. We've been dad joked. Don't trust atoms. They make up everything. Dun dun dun. Big if true. Dedication. Yeah, this has been a long-term labor of love right here. Yeah, you know what? I really am thinking we want to bring some nature inside. I am thinking what we do is the outside we have kind of the drier colored things for the most part. We have some greenery here under the shade. I'm thinking inside we bring out like some potted trees and things. Anything that's a lot more green in general can go inside here, and we'll do some like really lush like lotus ponds insofar as we have lotuses. We got lily pads, that's close enough. That could be really nice. Have like just, you know, some really naturey interior here. Yeah, I'm feeling that. All right. I will forget by the time it comes time to actually build that, so I will charge, if I can get down this dang ladder, I will charge all of you with reminding me of my decision in 6 months. Boop. There you go. All right, so we do 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1. Hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I did this twice. I counted 8 total. I think because I was thinking 8 in my head, but it's 8 including these blocks here. So that's my B. All right, so 1, 2, 1, 2. Dig some of this away here. I like how we're still playing the midnight music at like 8 in the morning. Hey there, Hopeful Dreamer. You can confirm you're studying how atoms behave now. Are you that YouTube nuclear engineer who reacts to videos? Right, there we go. All right, so we have 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. There we go. So here is our cycle. We are going to lift this lantern out of there momentarily. Boop. Organic chemistry. Okay, cool. All right, lantern, you go. We are full. There we go. Lantern. Santern. Lantern. There we go. Check out those God rays. I don't know if they're too subtle for YouTube, but like, they are actually pretty cool looking. All right, so we have our little dais here. Right, and this is the floor level, which means that our sand here is going to want to come up a little bit, because we're going to need to have some kind of stairs, and we'll start with, there'll definitely be, you know, slab style stairs. So let's assume we should do this. Assume that we have a floor level of that. Like I said, I want to do more than one step up. Otherwise, it's just like a little, you know, it's too little for me. So that means we're going to have a stair. That's nope. Try again, Curzar. There we go. We're going to have a stair here. We're going to have a stair here. And we're going to have a stair here. And then we're going to have a good long stair. Anyway. Let's see. All right, so you, the dirt digger back out. Oh, get down, there we go. All right, so that sort of reduces the amount of required pathway here, which is probably good because we're going to need to think about, I mentioned last time we want to have like nice big chunky support columns in a few places here to hold up, you know, hold up this floating mass of stone that would definitely, this would definitely stay upright you know, in the real world as it is. So we want to think about you know, where we're going to put like pillars and things, and definitely like I think on the, you know, these four corners like here and there, and like here and there are perfect, which means that having this maybe be a little bit like bordered by them might be perfect. All right, so we get up here. Here's the dais. Yeah, that's I think the right size. Then we can have a little border of something plain, and then we can have some kind of motif that we carve into the floor here. Some kind of sun, book, water, wind motif. Yeah. Yes. I approve. All right, let's get our little fake stair design going over here, just so we have it copied. So bloop, and something a bit like this. All right. Basalt columns as the night supports the day. I'm not really feeling basalt in here. Also, I don't think we know where any basalt is. We got shale and we got slate. We haven't found any basalt yet that I know of. It's not on the surface. And we haven't dug deep enough to find much basalt. Yeah, it's all slate. A little bit of shale here and there. That's kind of unusual. Yeah, it's like usually once you've explored as much as we have, you've found at least one instance of every material at the surface, but not basalt. That's too funny. All right, enough of that. No more satisfying that curiosity. We're all done. All right, so let's get this. And then we'll just drag this out this way. Out to there. The basalt is probably under the glacier ice. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so we have a little bit of walkway here. Yeah. And then let's go ahead and we're going to do this. We're going to build this out here a little bit. Okay, so that's what? 6 blocks across. Okay. And then we can do this. And I do fully envision us replacing... Oops. Replacing basically all of this with something fancier, but I really like... For an interior this large, I really do like roughing it in with, like, simple stuff first. I think we're going to have a much better time than if we try to, like, build it and chisel it all in one fell swoop. That just sounds like a recipe for disaster when things don't line up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we'll sort of move all of this stuff upward a little bit. All right, let's go ahead and we're going to swap this out just to move you up there. Oh, we have more. Sweet. You know what? I think I am going to actually sort of redo that here. Just so this is a nice, like, it helps me see where things are actually centered. Let's do that. Oh, okay. Boop. Go and plop you back down. Hey there, Phil Boswell. What are we doing? You bought more scones? We are building a central dais and just generally designing the interior layout of the temple. The eventual finished temple. Which will happen sometime. Gonna get this in on this side. Oh, also just bust this up here. There we go. All right. Is that right? No, that is. And then, boy, messed that one up. Ah! Oh well, we will fill this in so I don't like fall into this ring and get stuck all the time. Because I will if I don't. I will absolutely get stuck. And we're also going to need to fill this in with sand, otherwise we'll end up with a dark space that will happily spawn probably shivers and crawling drifters. So we'll need to make sure we do that before we get any farther with this. That's done. Let's dig you up. Boop. Alright, so get that. No, close enough. I have to fill this in? Why, yes I do. Alright, so get to finally use some more of the sand here. Sand, a two-syllable word. We're going to need some more sand in just a moment. Oops. Oh. Take you up. Save and scrimp on every block we possibly can. Probably not the best use of my time, but whatever. What I do. Okay, let's get some more sand. Actually, let's get some more sand. Let's save time. And we'll get our sand by starting to knock this thing down. Or continuing to knock it down, as it were. Let's just start at the top, yeah, why not? Ah, good old daylight. Love this little song. Hey there, Momood14. Welcome. Also, hello, Calzner. I don't think I said hi to you earlier. Imagine if the sand stacked like charcoal. I mean, in a way it does. If you build a big old tower of sand, I think it just starts falling down, doesn't it? Okay, maybe not. Maybe it doesn't fall like I thought it did. But if I do this, like, will it? Oh, okay. Interesting. I thought it was even less stable sideways. I guess only if you have the, Oh no, because instability is on for sand. Weird. All right. How are we doing on sand? Let's get a little bit more here. The mysteries of sand. Some days it falls, some days it doesn't. Boop. Yes, I'll keep replacing that lantern until we get it down to the bottom. To the floor level. Eventually. I had someone suggest in a comment that maybe we could extend the harbor to cover both of those lobes of the temple. And it was a neat idea, but I think I do want more floor space there rather than more harbor space. So, or to cover at least one of these lobes and have that sort of be the loading unloading area. I want a little more symmetry than that. Like, I know this already is not symmetrical, but like, I don't know, it still feels centered. You know, it's symmetrical down this line right here, basically. So, going the route of having the harbor extend onto one side would really make that feel lopsided to me. All right, we got enough sand for now to fill this in, and then some. So let's go ahead and do that. Hey there, Matthew Brown. How many years old is this world? You mean in-game or out-of-game? In-game, we are in year 5, which I believe means it's the 6th year because you start in year 0. We're at the beginning of year 5. Out-of-game, I started this world in, what was it, like June of last year, April, May, March of last year, I think. So we're a little under 2 years old at this point. Not quite Mog Swamp level, put it that way. Okay. And then let's go ahead and fill in this floor here just to have it done. And again, this will be getting replaced with something fancier. I do want to spend some time at some point. Not today, but maybe in like 2 or 3 weekends. Once we get this whole place just generally laid out with some sort of rough-in stuff, I think I want to spend some time coming up with the temple's like symbol. And I already have an idea for what I want to do, but it's in my head, and I want to get it out of my head into chisel format and see if we like it collectively. You know, see if I like it and then see if you like it. I have a feeling that, you know, as long as I'm satisfied with it, you'll probably like it too. Just because that's how historically things have gone that way. So, yeah. We'll see. I have more? I do have more. Sweet. The first stream was April 6, 2024. Ah, thank you. Yeah, so yeah, we're approaching what, a year and a half basically, or a little over a year and a half at this point, I think. Not too shabby. All right, let's get these in here. Oh, always forget. Gotta aim at the right part of the block. So bottom, bottom, bottom. Oop, nope. Wait. Oh, hang on. I think I goofed up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did goof. Right, because I missed this one on the first pass. Okay. Top, top, top. Bottom, bottom, bottom. There we go. Just to help us navigate here, I'm going to put this there. And a little bit across here, too. There we go. All right, so we have a little dais here. Hey, thank you so much. I can't see your name there. Thanks, YouTube. Can you post another comment with your just saying waving or something, so I can see who's contributed? Oh, it's Matthew Brown. I think I recognize. Yeah, Matthew Brown. Thanks for the support, Matthew Brown. I've watched your stream and VODs more than Netflix. Yeah, the YouTube plugin in OBS often obscures names on Super Thanks. So I was like, people send stuff, and I'm like, hi, thanks! I don't see your name! Alright, Thank you. So let's see. So we did want to make this an egg-shaped thing. Ish. So let's think about that. How to do that. I guess we could just sort of bring it off of here. I want to make sure we don't like... Okay, so it's not going to like end up being over top the staircase. At least not where, you know, people's heads are going to bonk it. So, yeah, that should be fine. Let's just bring it out like, I don't know, 2 or 3 blocks. And we'll use dirt for this since it is a different color. We can sort of tell it apart. So 1, 2, 3. Well, everyone, that's going to about do it for this episode of Vintage Story Desert Life. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, let me know by leaving a like or a comment in the section below. But for now, as always, my name has been Corazar. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.